Glad to have you with us from Davis-Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis-Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Buff Bothwell. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard-hitting tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Taylor wants to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Sellers through the noise. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
They're dealing with a second and long. Going with the counter play here. Finding some room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
2nd down coming up. They go play action with Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know what they need. You know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Taylor wants to throw it. Fakes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback.
Hey, kill it, kill it.
to the air on first down. Quickly complete.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Ready.
Pulls and fires complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders.
Here we go. Ready.
Rides the back and leaves it. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Bothwell. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
Blue 85. Blue 85. Kill. 180 race car. 180 race car. But hard.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Ready.
They'll give it to Fluff. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
The chains now on 2nd and long. Taylor wants to throw. He's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. And the defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs the key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey, the ball's coming here if it's a throw.
Kill.
Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Taylor wants to throw it. Firing toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sellers. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for a gap. It's Fuller. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Mississippi State going up tempo. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Clark. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying the run, it's Fuller. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. You've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. This quarterback part of their running game. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls out.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell. There's a little room there. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And he never had a chance.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athletic.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina offense is back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession. Caught, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throwing Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right on the money. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Play fake, Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The run inside. It's Fuller. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He'll keep it on second down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Doing it himself again. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now give it to Fluff. Powers through the defender.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Ready? Blue 30.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Taylor wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Bulldogs! Put 6 on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike.
Number 8, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Sellers spits it out to the back. Finds his man down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
To the air, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Sellers to throw. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Could be an alley. To the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Shoot, quick toss to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State going up tempo. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a give to Bothwell. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Taylor wants to throw. and they can't make the play on third down.
We got a close game here in the third quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Throwing, Sellers. It's complete. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sellers rushes on him, and they got him. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Sellers from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Sellers on the play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Sends it back in motion. Taylor wants to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Handoff, Fluff Bothwell. Might have a chance. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Quick completion to the right. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Defense in press coverage. They'll give it to Fluff. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. Takes the easy completion. Got enough space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out.
Number 8, set to kick it away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Sellers to the air again. Fakes to grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Sellers. Under fire. And down he goes.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll be brought down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Sellers. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Taylor wants to throw. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.